Hey guys, welcome back to West Mountain Clunkers. Today, as you can see, the engine is in. The layout of this video is going to be kind of backwards. We already made the engine mounts for the engine. As you can see, engine is in there. Later in the video, you can see us making those engine mounts, or at least maybe welding them up and cutting them out. We didn't really film the whole process, but I do have to cap them off and make a gusset for each one, and then they'll be done. And then we could probably paint them today. We're gonna hopefully finish the assembly of the engine and see if we can crank it up for the first time today. I think we have everything we need to do that. We won't have the fan, we have the radiator, so we are not going to run it for very long, but long enough to see if it
just
will
make
blow
sure
up.
it cranks over before
Yeah.
we want to make sure it does that before we paint it, so that way we're not ruining the paint if we have to tear it back apart.
So yeah, hopefully we can get it running today, and then we might paint it today. And then we got the newer springs for the rear end, so we'll throw those in, maybe paint the rear end, and then we'll just go from there. So. got these engine mounts all painted up. Don't know how well you can see that. It's pretty dark. I used the Eastwood chassis black paint. It doesn't seem to be very durable. I know on past projects, even when I like primered the metal and then painted that chassis black paint on there, it seems to just scrape off no problem. But anyway, Chance went to the hardware store, so I'm gonna put the engine on the engine mounts so we can assemble the rest of the engine and hopefully get it running. So I'll be doing that while he's gone. So. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm trying to remember what all we did in this video. I think you saw us make some engine mounts. We put the engine in and we got it to fire off and like run for a few seconds. We weren't able to make it idle because we don't have an alternator hooked up and the battery died. But I think we got the timing right about where it needs to be for it to actually start.
I think for it to idle properly, we need to play a little bit more with the timing.
Yeah.
It's not quite perfect.
I mean, it'll at least start, but it might run a little rough, but it at least fires. So
that's a huge relief. That I was kind of sweating it.
Yeah, I was very nervous. We kind of MacGyvered some of the parts to this engine, so we'll see how long it actually lasts. Hopefully, it doesn't blow up. As you can see, the engine is out. We're painting it. It's in its primer right now. We're not gonna film us painting it. I really don't feel like it, but we might do a short, and you'll probably see it painted in the next video. And hopefully, this is the last time this engine is out.
With that being said, there's probably going to be a few things, because there's a few segments that we didn't film. There's some parts that we just had to get done and we didn't want to worry about filming, so we just did it. So you might notice that this video might jump ahead or back or whatever, but that's the reason, because we just wanted to just to buckle down and get it done and not have to worry about the camera.
So yeah, we're real close to actually making this drive. We didn't film it, but I know last video we put the rear end in, but we used the old leaf springs from the Pontiac. We actually got the new leaf springs in. They are in. We don't have like bushings for the rear shackles, so we have to buy those. It's just kind of sitting there for now.
If you guys are wondering, I think we bought the springs for like classic cars and stuff. It was Detroit Springs. We bought that from their website, I believe. I think that's what it was. At least that was the brand of the springs that they shipped us. And it was made to order for the Pontiac. It went, and I mean, it took some time, but overall there was not too many fitting issues. It went in just fine. So,
but yeah, other than that, hopefully we can get this in and get stays in. But anyway, thanks for watching. In the description, I'll leave the links to the GoFundMe and the t-shirts in the description, so if you guys are interested. Again, no pressure. Not a big deal if you guys want anything or you don't want to donate, but really help us out and we'd appreciate it. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment, and share. And we'll see you next time.